Being a nice girl won't get you the life you deserve. It won't get you respect. It won't get you love. It won't get you success. In 2025, being a nice girl is out. Being a powerful woman is in. If you're tired of being overlooked, underappreciated, and underestimated, this is your wake-up call. Today, we are burying the nice girl and giving birth to the unstoppable queen inside you. Ladies, we've been sold a lie for far too long. They told us, be nice, be quiet, be agreeable. They told us, don't be too strong, don't be too ambitious, don't be too independent. And what did that give us? A life where we shrink ourselves to fit into spaces that were never meant for us. A life where we say yes when we mean no. A life where we give and give until there's nothing left of us. Stop apologizing for existing. Why do we do it? Why do we shrink ourselves, make ourselves smaller, whisper instead of roar? Why do we say sorry before we even say what we feel? Sorry, can I ask something? Sorry, but I have an opinion. Sorry, can I sit here? Sorry. Do you realize how many times a day you say it? Not because you did something wrong, not because you hurt someone, but because you exist, because you have a voice, because you dare to take up space. Enough. No man walks into a room and apologizes for existing. No leader hesitates before making a decision because they're worried about being too much. No lion lowers its roar because the jungle might think it's too loud. But here we are, conditioning ourselves to be invisible in a world that was made for us to conquer. Think about it. You're in a meeting, you have an idea, but you hesitate, you think, what if they think I'm being pushy? So instead of confidently stating your point, you soften it. Sorry to interrupt, but I was just thinking maybe we could try. Why? You're standing in line at a coffee shop, someone cuts in front of you. Your first instinct, ooh, sorry. Sorry for what? For existing? For standing where you were supposed to stand? You're on a date and he says something that makes you uncomfortable. Instead of calling it out, you force a smile, laugh it off, and shrink a little. Yeah, sorry, I'm just not used to. No, stop. This is your voice, your space, your right to be here. Every time you apologize for things you shouldn't, you're teaching the world to overlook you. Every time you hesitate to speak, you're letting someone else's voice overpower yours. Every time you say sorry for being yourself, you're telling yourself that who you are isn't enough. And that is the biggest lie you will ever believe. You are not here to be invisible. You are not here to make others comfortable at the cost of your own power. You are here to stand tall, walk with fire in your soul, and own every single breath you take. Picture this. A woman walks into a room like she belongs there. She doesn't slouch, she doesn't hesitate, she doesn't start her sentences with sorry but. She speaks. And when she speaks, the world listens. Now picture another woman. She walks in, uncertain, she fidgets, she tries not to take up too much space. She starts her sentences with, I don't know if this is right, but before even making her point. Who do you think gets remembered? Confidence isn't about arrogance. It's about owning your presence. It's about knowing you deserve to be here. It's about never apologizing for simply being. When you speak, don't whisper. Own your words. When you walk, don't tiptoe, own your steps. When you exist, don't apologize. Own your damn space. The next time you catch yourself about to say sorry for something that doesn't require an apology, stop, take a breath, replace that sorry with a thank you. Instead of sorry I'm late, say thank you for waiting. Instead of sorry for talking so much, say thank you for listening. Instead of sorry for asking, say I appreciate your time. Your existence is not a burden. Your voice is not an inconvenience. Your presence is not something to be erased. You are meant to be here exactly as you are. And the moment you stop apologizing for that, you will watch the world start treating you the way you were meant to be treated. Like you matter, like you belong, like you always have. No, a single word, 2 letters, 1 simple sound. And yet it's the hardest thing for so many women to say. Why? Because we've been trained, conditioned, and programmed to believe that saying no makes us unkind, difficult, selfish. That saying no makes us less lovable, less feminine, less acceptable. So we say yes when we mean no. We say maybe when we want to scream, absolutely not. We say I'll think about it when we already know the answer. Why? Because we don't want to disappoint. We don't want to seem rude. We don't want to be labeled as cold or ungrateful. But tell me, when was the last time a man lost sleep over saying no? When was the last time someone in power apologized for setting a boundary? And yet, here we are, exhausted, drained, overcommitted, because we just couldn't say one simple word, no. Your time, it's valuable. Your energy, it's precious. Your boundaries, they exist for a reason. But every time you say yes to something you don't want, you are saying no to yourself. Think about that. You're at work, already drowning in deadlines. Your colleague asks, can you help me with this? You want to say no, but your lips betray you. Sure, no problem. And just like that, your peace is stolen. You're with friends and they push you to do something you're uncomfortable with. Oh, come on, just do it. Don't be boring. You hesitate. You don't want to be the odd one out. Okay, fine. And just like that, your voice is silenced. A man you don't like asks for your number. You don't want to give it, but you don't want to be mean. Okay, I guess. And just like that, your power is taken. How many times have you betrayed yourself just to please others? How many times have you swallowed your truth just to avoid conflict? How many times have you said yes just to keep the peace while waging a war inside yourself? Enough. No is a complete sentence. You don't owe an explanation. You don't owe an apology. You don't owe anyone a softened version of your truth. When you say no, you are choosing yourself. No, I don't have time for that. No, I don't want to go. No, I am not comfortable. No, I don't owe you my energy. No, I don't need to explain why. The strongest women in the world aren't the ones who bend for everyone. They are the ones who know how to stand firm. They are the ones who protect their space like it's sacred. They are the ones who don't crumble under guilt when they refuse something that does not serve them. You are not here to make everyone happy. You are not here to be agreeable at your own expense. You are not here to pour from an empty cup. Because the truth is, the more you say yes to things that drain you, the less you have for the things that fulfill you. The people who truly respect you, they will honor your no. The people who get angry at your no, they were never in your corner to begin with. You are allowed to say no to plans that exhaust you. You are allowed to say no to relationships that drain you. You are allowed to say no to situations that make you feel unsafe. You are allowed to say no simply because you want to. Your life is not a negotiation. Your peace is not a bargaining chip. Your worth is not measured by how much of yourself you sacrifice for others. Saying no is not mean. Saying no is not rude. Saying no is not selfish. Saying no is power. Saying no is freedom. Saying no is choosing you. You teach people how to treat you. Every single time you let someone disrespect you and stay, you are silently telling them it's okay. Every single time you excuse their behavior, you are lowering your own worth in their eyes. Every single time you let it slide, you are giving them permission to do it again. Think about it. You're on a date, he interrupts you mid-sentence, talks over you, dismisses your opinions like they don't matter. You laugh it off. Maybe he didn't mean it, maybe you're overreacting. Maybe he was just being confident. But deep down, you feel it. The sting of being silenced. You're in a relationship. He makes a joke at your expense, one that cuts a little too deep. Relax, I'm just kidding, he says. You force a smile, pretending it doesn't hurt, pretending it's not a small knife carving away at your self-respect. You're with friends. They tease you about something you're insecure about. You tell them it bothers you, they laugh. Come on, don't be so sensitive. You feel that lump in your throat, that sinking feeling in your chest, but you stay because they're your friends, right? No, respect is not optional. It is not something you beg for. It is not something you negotiate. It is the bare minimum. And yet, how many times have you tolerated less than you deserve? How many times have you made excuses for someone's rudeness? How many times have you let someone cross the line just because you didn't want to cause a scene? Every time you accept disrespect, you are betraying yourself. Ask yourself, why do you stay? Is it because you're afraid to be alone? Because you think they'll change? Because you believe that maybe, just maybe, if you love them enough, they'll finally see your worth? Let me tell you something. If they can't respect you now, they never will. A person who truly values you will never put you in a position where you have to question your worth. A person who truly cares about you will never make you feel small. A person who genuinely respects you will never make you beg for basic decency. And if they do, walk away. No explanations, no second chances, no long, exhausting conversations trying to make them understand something they should already know. Just walk away. Because the moment you walk away from disrespect, you step into your power. The moment you choose yourself over mistreatment, you rewrite the narrative. The moment you decide that you are worthy of more, the universe aligns to give you exactly that. You don't owe anyone your silence. You don't owe anyone your patience when they've already shown you who they are. You don't owe anyone unlimited chances to hurt you. You owe yourself peace. You owe yourself love. You owe yourself the kind of respect that doesn't require you to beg for it. And the truth? The moment you stop tolerating disrespect, you'll see how quickly the wrong people disappear and the right people step forward. Because queens don't beg. They don't tolerate. They don't lower their standards just to keep someone around. Queens walk away and they never look back. How many times have you told yourself, this is fine, this is enough, I can live with this? How many times have you settled for less than you dreamed, less than you worked for, less than you deserve? Think about it. You're in a relationship where you feel unseen, unheard, unappreciated. You tell yourself, at least I have someone. But is that love? Is that happiness? Or is that just fear of being alone? You're at a job where you're underpaid, undervalued, overworked. You convince yourself, at least I have a job. But is that success? Is that fulfillment? Or is that just fear of starting over? You surround yourself with friends who don't celebrate you, who don't support you, who only call you when they need something. And you say, at least I'm not alone. But is that friendship? Or is that just settling for people who don't deserve you? How many times have you accepted less because you were too tired to fight for more? How many times have you stayed in situations that drained you because you were too afraid to walk away? Stop. Stop shrinking yourself to fit into places that were never meant for you. Stop staying where you are only tolerated when you should be celebrated. Stop settling for breadcrumbs when you deserve the whole feast. Because every time you accept less, you tell the universe, this is all I believe I'm worth. You are not here to live a half life. You are not here to accept scraps of love, bits of respect, or moments of happiness when you deserve it all. A love that is full, not just convenient. A career that excites you, not just pays the bills. A life that feels like yours, not just something you survive. You are not put on this earth to just get by. Think of a queen. Does she beg for attention? Does she fight for respect? Does she accept less than what she is worth? No, she commands it. She demands it and she gets it. And so should you. The right love, it won't leave you questioning your worth. The right job, it won't make you choose between success and your sanity. The right people, they won't make you feel like you have to fight for their loyalty. You deserve more. More love, more respect, more joy. And the moment you decide to stop settling, the world will start shifting. The moment you walk away from less, you make space for more.